Hey, I'm your boy Michael Colyar, world famous, world renowned, often talked about, alleged comedian, a gentleman and a scholar, intellectual giant in a pool of mental midgets and a connoisseur of fine haberdasheries. And I'm here with my man Taj at the Taj Longino Show. They know how to do it over here, baby.
Welcome to the Taj Longino Show.
We're here?
We here.
Welcome.
Nap Town. And he's in town for this weekend. He's doing a show. Make sure you get out to the Helium and check him out. I'm going to check him out Sunday night. It's only right. When we got legends in the building, we got icons in the building.
5 big shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. You have 5 opportunities to miss me. Go ahead.
We want to welcome to the show, Michael Colyar.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm glad to be here. God is great. It's a pleasure to be here with you, brother. What's on your mind?
Man, brother, had a chance to just vibe out with you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Harry and Izzy, good food.
Wonderful meal. Wonderful meal.
Good food.
Good service. Great service.
Sam was his name. So shout out to Sam. At Harry and Izzy. Make sure y'all check him out downtown.
We're going to hire you. When the black people take over, we're hiring you, Sam. You're in there, baby. Sorry.
So, I know this is not your first time in the city.
No, I love Indianapolis. I'm here often. I always play Helium. I usually get here at least once a year to do Helium. Sometimes I drop in here 2 times in a year. We'll see.
All right.
Yeah, but I love Indianapolis. I came years ago. I used to come all the time for the Indianapolis festival, the Black Festival called what was it called?
The Classic or the Expo?
No, the Expo, the Black Expo. I used to come every year. Charles Williams, pastor, or should I say Bishop Charles Williams, just drink a little cognac with him. And I come and hang out. So and plus I'm from Chicago. I'm right down the street. I hop, skip, and jump. Southside Projects, Robert Teller Home, 4352 South State Apartment 909, baby. And so it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to work. Helium is great to know great people. People are doing things with their lives, trying to be positive. Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's one thing I wanted to talk to you about, because just being around you off camera, offline, you had the same energy. Like it's not you have a real positive, energetic vibe. And throughout everything throughout your life, you've had an extraordinary life. You know what I mean? So where did that come from? Like, how are you able to still, even through all the challenges, the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, still be able to wake up every morning and say, you know what, I made it. I got a good life. You know what I mean? Everything's all right.
I think part of it, I have had way more ups than I have downs. So my ups have outweighed my downs tremendously. But you can't let things defeat you. You still got to keep going. You got to have that drive, like the little engine that could. I think I can. So no matter what the situation is, you got to keep it going. But most importantly, God is the king of my universe and the ruler of my soul. So God is always in the center of everything for me. So I always have an attitude of gratitude. I'm positive every day. I don't have bad days. People say everybody have bad days. Sometimes I don't have bad days. Some days things don't work out exactly as I want them to. But every day is a blessing. Waking up is a blessing, a breath of air. People can't breathe. Yeah. I had this brother, I let him stay in my suite. He's a friend of mine down in Louisville, out there for the dirty. So I'm staying in the bedroom. He's in the suite on the couch. He didn't tell me till he got ready to go to bed. He got a breathing machine.
Sleep apnea machine.
Sleep apnea machine. So I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what it was. So I said, cool, get comfortable. Then I'm in the next room and I'm hearing these mechanic sounds. I said, if this nigga died in here, first I got to explain why he's on my couch, and secondly, why is he there? So I have a policy now: if you have sleep apnea, you can't stay in my room. I'm sorry, I don't know where I went there. Go ahead. What else is going on?
Only reason why I can laugh because I have sleep. I have that same.
You have to use the machine?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's
So you cool as long as you're awake. You don't get messed up till you start to take a nap. Then it's
trouble. Going to sleep ain't the issue.
What?
It's getting quality sleep is the issue.
Oh, but keep waking up, going back to sleep, waking up?
And you're not getting the oxygen that you need. You're snoring. So when you go to sleep, you're sound asleep, you're off into a deep space, you gone. You wake up energized. When people with sleep apnea go to sleep, when they go to sleep and wake up, they still wake up drained. They still wake up because they really haven't gotten the quality sleep.
Try Valerian. Okay. It is it's a natural substance. It calms your mind. Some people use something similar to it, but it's a drug. Melatonin. That's a drug.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do the drug because you can never control the journey of a chemical. Natural supplements. You can control the journey. So with valerian, for instance, valerian will make you sleep, and you'll sleep peaceful. Like you won't have no terrible sleep. You won't be thrashing around, and you won't wake up all tired or anxious. You'll wake up refreshed because it's a natural root. Valerian is the root. And you could go and get valerian in the pill. You can get it as a sphincter, however you call it, where you sphincter. You put the thing in, you pull it out, it's got a long thing, it's a liquid, and then you squeeze it, Okay. But I would say valerian because you should be sleeping. You shouldn't be on a machine. And there's always ways around that if you go with holistic medicine. Holistic is the way, man. Because the medical profession in America, there's only 5 reasons for it to be there. That's MONEY. That's it. They're going to sell you medicine that costs way too much. They're going to keep you in a hospital that's more expensive than being in a suite. And at the end of the day, often the medical... Oh, yeah. There's a guy named Dr. Norman Cousins. Dr. Norman Cousins was diagnosed with cancer in like 1966. He was, I think, the senior editor or junior editor of the Saturday Evening Post. It was a big magazine in the 60s, 70s. And he was diagnosed with cancer. They gave him 6 months to live. First thing he did is got out of the hospital. He said, you don't want to be in there. Everybody in there sick. You don't be in there. Secondly, he moved into a suite in a fine hotel, 5-star hotel, because it was cheaper than a night at the hotel, and then a night at the hospital. Then he got one big, remember the big old TVs that sat like a big box TV rolling? Yeah. He got one of those and put them in there. And all he did was laugh and take vitamin C. Vitamin C. But it wasn't just like he did that in the next day. Right. But for months, and for all he did is eat oranges, drink orange juice, anything with vitamin C, and watch every funny thing you could see. Heckle and Jekyll, Laurel and Hardy, the Marx Brothers, the Three Stooges. All he did is took in comedy and vitamin C. Now, the motherfucker died anyway.
I thought it was going to be a happy end. They said he died anyway.
No, it is a happy end. He died anyway. But he didn't die till 18 years later.
Okay.
And when he died 18 years later, by then he'd become a professor at UCLA. And he's written 7 books on holistic medicine. His very first book is on how he turned his life around from cancer. But just taking vitamin C and watching comedy.
I know we don't got long, so I want to run through a few things fairly quickly for the people. I know you got a book. You got the chicken.
I have 2 books.
Yeah, the 2 books, the chicken, and what else we have?
What's the chicken?
The chicken. Where's the chicken at?
I don't know where
you
is.
You didn't sell it, did you?
No.
You didn't sell this.
I'll sell a chicken Sunday night. One chicken.
You gonna sell that at the show?
Yep, I'm selling it from the stage Sunday night. That one chicken gonna go, So I have books with my child, but I have a children's book called Little Bobby White. But the kids are black.
And how many books have you done? Because I saw several books.
I have 5 total.
You have 5 books. So what started you on that journey of writing books?
I've always written. I've always written poems or jokes or something. But the Little Bobby White, the ideal is what I wanted people to hear. The ideal, Little Bobby White is the story of a kid that always wins because he always chooses to do the right thing. Hold that book cover up real quick while I grab the chicken.
And this is available where? Amazon. So go on Amazon.com and check out.
Yeah, I think somebody kidnapped my chicken. Yeah. He might have been at the door watching people come in. Did you come in? If people come in, he be there. He like to watch chicken.
Hey, this chicken.
He ain't there. I don't know where he is, but he will appear.
Is there chicken in that bag?
He's chicken in the bag. Like we delivered the chicken. Like the chicken is a chicken. And I guess this is a chicken to go.
This is the current book that's out.
Little Bobby White is the story of a kid who always wins because he always chooses to do the right thing. It's a story that we don't teach our kids anymore. We don't teach our kids the lesson of being good for goodness sake. Matter of fact, we don't teach them anything. What we do is we give them a device and we sit them in the corner and we come back 8 years later and we don't know why they're sitting on the bed with a pistol rolling joints and calling us out of our names. It's because we've forgotten our responsibility. To teach our children to first of all be children. Enjoy some of your children. Like all the kids today grown up. The 7-year-old, 8-year-old, they got on makeup. At 9, they already choosing their gender. Y'all out of control, man. We gotta get back to having parents who love kids and allow kids to be kids on their kidly days. And then when they through with that, they do whatever they want. Like my kids, they couldn't do nothing on their own until they was 21. You could pierce something, I'll rip that shit right out your ear. Go on tattoo something before you're 21. I'll show you what a magic eraser do. I erase that shit till we get down to the bone. So let me ask once you're 21, baby, you grown.
If you were able to have all the resources at your disposal, right? Mm-hmm. Anything you want to change of how our culture has turned to take a turn for the worse, in my opinion, in certain cases, especially with the youth. What would be your way of changing the community today?
I'd say kidnap Trump, and send him to Venezuela. That would have to do it.
That'll help.
Oh yeah, that will clear up a whole lot of mess on the entire planet. I'm sorry, what was your question?
If you had the resources at your disposal, he does this randomly for real too, guys. So this is not.
Oh, you thought that was random?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like.
Made my chicken fall out.
So if you had the resources at your disposal,
I have them. But go ahead.
What would be your plan?
With what?
To change our communities across the world.
Well, you know, it's funny you said that. I don't know how to answer that question. It's a big old question. But a question that's similar to it, I think, is how do we get back to civility in America and on the planet? And I think it starts with people speaking to each other. Everything's about communication and relationships. We don't even speak to each other. Sometimes we talk at each other. We don't speak to each other. When I grew up, we had neighborhoods. See, before there was hoods.
Right.
There were neighborhoods. That's where every parent on that block was your parent. Mm-hmm. If you did something wrong in the neighborhood, the mama on the corner saw you do it, could smack the shit out of you and call your mama, who be waiting at the house to give you round two. Sure. Yeah, that's how come our kids stayed in line, because everybody parented and guided over the children. Now it's every man for himself. Sit the kid in the corner with a device or turn him loose and let him do what he wants to do. And then by the time they're 17 and walking around and acting out, like, I don't know where I went wrong. You went wrong by not putting the work in. You know, life is like an empty box. You only get out of it what you put in, you know? And so I would say the key is communication. Start by speaking. You know, in my neighborhood, when I grew up, if you walk past, especially an adult or a senior, and you didn't say hello, hi, you was in trouble. Your mom will get you a little piece of meat that's right under here. And she squeezed that with 2 fingers and just a little tear rolled down your face like Denzel Washington in the movie Glory, you know. But we have to get back to our responsibilities. One of the biggest reasons that everything is falling apart is the family structure. It's falling apart. You know, there's no system towards the system that was original, which is husband, wife, and children. You know, and I'm not speaking against anyone being whatever they are, doing whatever they do, but we have to have central families. Fathers and mothers that raise kids and teach them the principles that allows them to grow up healthy and wise. Not to grow up and have to follow what we do or none of that shit, but to grow up and have logical and kind thoughts and ideals for society so that they can navigate it without hurting nobody, you know? The prayer of Jabez, you familiar with the prayer of Jabez? No. The prayer of Jabez says, Father God, I pray that you bless me today and bless me indeed. I pray that you enlarge my territory greatly. I pray that your hand will be with me and guide me past evil, and I will cause no pain. That's one of the most important parts of the prayer, is I will cause no pain. Right. We're supposed to go around this planet causing no harm. We're not supposed to be destructive and tearing up and stealing and all that. We ain't supposed to be doing any of that. You know about the prayer of Jabez, brother?
Still killing the story.
Brother, prayer of Jabez off the chain, man. And it's only a 5-point part prayer, and it covers everything you need to cover to have complete prayer. When you stop and said, I ask you God to pray for me, and pray for me indeed. Indeed means put some stank on it. Make it a big old prayer. You know, so I pray you bless me today. Make it a big blessing and bless me indeed. I pray that you enlarge my territory greatly. That means no matter what you got. If you ain't got number $5, then God, let me get 25. Yeah. You know, if I got 25 million, let me get 50 million. Whatever you have, enlarge my territory greatly. Now, a lot of people think it's selfish to say, oh God, I pray that you bless me and bless me indeed. But love starts at me. Love starts at home. And until you love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Yeah. But once you love you, then every place you go, you're trying to heal and love and lift up other people, because it's a great feeling. And when you feel that, ain't nothing like it.
And make sure you check him out this weekend at the Helium.
This weekend.
Saturday, Sunday, and tonight. Make sure you check out his book.
Helium.
All right. Also,
I only got 100 of these with me, so you better bring your money. Come and see.
One more. I know we got a few questions left, but you've been in this game a very long time. And due to people's level of success or level of non-success, they get burnt out somewhere along the way, or they lose their love for it. You can still see you have a real passion for this game, for this thing of art that we do. You know what I mean? Where does that come from, and how are you able to still be able to create at a high level, still perform at a high level, do everything at a high level, and after being in this game for so many years? Where does that come from?
I think everything in life is how you look at it. How you see it. How you see it is how you will move towards the thing. And I just try to see positivity and light. And God is my dude, man. God. I mean, he's the head cook and bottle washer of my life, the king of my universe, the ruler of my soul. So if I have that kind of power with me, all I think about is what I want to do with life, how I want to live life. And I just go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to write a book, I'll write a book. If I want to tell jokes, I'll tell jokes. I know I can stand on stage and hold an audience's attention for 2.5 hours. I mean, hold their attention. I mean, stand there and talk to them and people sleeping. I'm talking about where they leaning towards their seat like this. I can do that. I'm so blessed. And my Father God allowed me to walk through a 23-year crack addiction and get to the other side of it. So every breath I take is a blessing. I'm so great. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful. Thank you, God. So I say thank you all day long. So why am I driven? I'm driven because I have God and I'm in love with the most incredible woman I've ever met in my entire life besides my mama. And we've been, you want that number?
No, hold on, no. What I want is, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to ask that before we, so when it comes to that, I need 3 things, in your opinion. The keys to a successful marriage and the 3 keys to, but you're good right now, right? So I know you've been married before, but
both of us, my wife and I both been married before, both divorced before, so we got the practice out the way.
Right.
Now she and I have been married 805 days today, and the thing is, what's I guess so great about her is she's not perfect, and she doesn't seek perfection in herself or in me. She just seeks to be the best she can be and to help other people and to love other people, and so we resonate on that same vibe, So I wouldn't know how to do no perfect marriage. I'd have got it right the first 2 times.
But some experience is the best teacher as well.
Oh, yeah, so I'm learning, but you'll never learn perfection. Yeah. You can learn to get close. People say practice makes perfect, but it doesn't. Nothing makes perfect. Practice makes better.
3 keys to make a successful comedian in this game.
First, most important thing is you got to write material. And that's why my show is so important, because I'm doing a new show called All New Shit. So after 39 years of doing this, I've been just taking other jokes, hashing them up, cutting up, bringing another new one here, a couple of new ones, a couple of old, mix and match. This time I'm doing all 100% new stuff no one's ever seen before, and it's hilarious. So the first key is to write. You gotta write. If you're a comedian, you gotta write, and all you gotta do is keep up whatever's current and write about it. Like right now, we're in this hotel. Well, you know what's going on in this hotel? Did you see all the little girls downstairs?
Yeah.
What is it? What's going on?
I really wouldn't.
It is a cheerleading, a national cheerleading contest. So literally, there's 300 little bitty white girls, mostly, maybe about 6 black, little bitty white girls who all here is cheerleaders. They're like 13 and 14. Yeah. Do you know what Trump and Epstein would do if they knew that?
Oh my God.
They'd be in the lobby right now. Epstein would come back from the grave if he knew this was going on right here. Shh, keep quiet.
Oh man.
So that is writing material. You look at what's going on and you simply express the thing and how you make fun of the thing that you're talking about. Who's a great guy who just did the thing about the Drewski.
Yeah.
Perfect satire. That's all it is satire. He's making fun of a thing that actually is. Yeah. And the people who he's satirizing, they mad as hell because they don't want people to pull the veil away. So you can see they standing there butt naked and ugly. He put it right in your face and did it comedically. Comics been doing that since 1700.
So we got to write material. What's the next one?
Oh, you want to write material? Secondly, you want to practice your delivery.
I told you about that earlier, your delivery.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier.
I'm a delivery. I'm the mailman, baby. Yeah. You want to be in the mirror and practice your stuff. So you see what you're looking like. So you'll see what you look like to your audience because you might want to adjust. Sometimes a thing as simple as raising an eyebrow could change the meaning of what you're saying. So you want to get in your mirror and do your mirror work. You want to consistently write, and you want to be on time.
And Taj Longino Show, man. We'll take y'all to that was an inside joke. The legendary Michael Colyar.
At Helium, 5 big shows this weekend, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Bring your mama and Pookie and Run. I'm gonna be so good. I wish I was in the audience watching me. Also, I have a morning show that's out of this world. It's called the Michael Colyar Morning Show. You have 2 ways to watch it. You can either watch it on YouTube or Instagram, or you can listen to it on radio. We're on Get Connected Radio. So if you go to Get Connected, now you have to write Get Connected. All you have to write is GC Radio Hub, gcradiohub.com. We're in 138 markets around the world. My phone is ringing off the hook. I'm popular.